We have the Maine Bulldogs, the track season that have taken place from Lewiston to all things now is from all the sides. Thank you. And now the national anthem. Oh, stay and you see by the dawn's early light what at the twilight flash leading through and bright stars
And that's the side he's not facing. Live from Providence, Rhode Island. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of ABA Basketball, of course, the American Basketball Association, for the kickoff weekend. And we have a good one on tap for you this evening. It's the Maine Bulldogs going and playing the Providence Pirates, taking the trip from Maine down south, hitting Rhode Island and getting ready to start not only their season this year, but their inaugural season as a team. You may know the Maine Bulldogs were formed just last February 6, 2023, and they are now ready to start their debut season. 12 minutes on the clock, the first quarter, the first game. It's all been leading up to this moment. Inaugural tip there, the breast cancer awareness tip-off here in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And you see in the center, number 32 from Maine, Trevor Irish. He is 7 foot from Lewiston, Maine. Hometown hero for those Maine Bulldogs. And on the other side for those Pirates is number 10, Michael Mendez, listed at 6'8". So we'll see if they are the ones who stay in the circle to take the tip-off. Starters will be introduced, and we are just about underway for Game 1 of this ABA 2023-24 season. A lot more underway. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Tip-off coming up next. We are just about ready for tip-off. Providence, Rhode Island, Maine Bulldogs, Providence Pirates. You see the Maine Bulldogs in black. The Pirates will be sporting that bright orange that you see there, and we are just about underway. Of course, as we said, number 10, Michael Mendez for the Pirates, and number 32, Trevor Irish will tip this one off, and we are officially underway. First possession for Maine there, unsuccessful, short on the jumper from that baseline corner. We'll get an inbound pass here underneath the basket, it looks like. That is big number 10, Michael Mendez. Stands at 6'8". You see him there last year, part of the starting 5 in the Northeast Region Championship game. We'll get into that, but you know, two completely different teams here in terms of prior success. Maine, inaugural season, did not have a team last year. Providence went all the way through to the Elite 8 in the ABA tournament last year. Unfortunately, lost to those Chula Vista Suns, so they are a little bit ready for this next journey, a little bit ticked off and ready to get back in those playoffs, and it starts in Game 1 right here. You see them carrying it up on their end. They will go left to right, and quickly a 3 on the way. No good. That's short. And now you'll hear his name a lot. Number 28 in orange, Shane DeRosa, averaged 28 points per game last year for Providence, shoots 45% from beyond, so no surprise to see number 28 taking a jumper from beyond the arc. Back down the other way for Maine. That one's no good. Quick rebound there by Mendez, and they're marching down the other way. First points of the game belong to Maine as that one is taken, intercepted on the pass, and put back up and in. Maine 2-0, about 45 seconds into this first quarter. Down low, good pass underneath. That one came from DeRosa, and looks like it will be an end one. Whistle was blown on the play. As Armani Baker, you see him there at the line, number 34, with the 2-and-1 opportunity now going to the line. Baker, a Rhode Island native, grew up in Pawtucket. Missed that end one opportunity. We're tied at 2. Top of the key, navigating there, sends it back out to the corner. Quick lob underneath. Pass deflected, out of bounds, unable to connect with his teammate there in orange, and Maine will take over. Second turnover of the game already for the Providence Pirates. Of course, ABA known for that special red, white, and blue basketball. You see it there. Nothing has changed. And that one's a beautiful pass ahead, and the foul put it up and in for Providence as another pass opportunity coming from DeRosa, setting up teammate Tom Garrick Jr., who will now step to the line for a three-point play. DeRosa, number 28, we mentioned, can shoot from beyond. Averages 4 assists last season, has 2 already, so defenses might be more adaptable to his talent on the outside of the arc. And now with the opportunity there to find a teammate or two open, as he has done multiple times in the beginning stages of this game. Maine back down the other way, and they will give that back to Providence. Early lead for the Pirates. 1 3-point attempt has been taken in this game, came from DeRosa. Couple turnovers mixed in there, and it looks like we'll have a timeout. We'll step aside. 5-2 your score, 9:54 remaining in the first quarter. You're watching ABA basketball powered by SFBN. Back here, first quarter action, ABA basketball. First game of the season for both of these teams. A chance to get above that 500 mark quickly. And that one's a three-pointer off from DeRosa again. The speed from the Bulldogs down low, up, no good. And a rebound collected and heading the other way for the Pirates. All the way across in this corner. Stepping one way, now the other is Baker. He'll launch. That's short. Around the perimeter now for Maine. Again, first year that all of these players are working together. That cohesion is not easy, but you see that big 7-footer Trevor Irish depositing 2 to pull his team within 1. Quick pass underneath, using the glass up and in. That is DeRosa. Quick points for him. The 3 isn't falling, but a nifty off-ball move to open himself up for that pass. Puts his team up 3. This is Corey Kaiser into the paint, number 11 in black. You see him missing that opportunity, his first shot of the game. That pass is zipped from one side to the other. Top of the key, thought about it. Spinning down low and getting the bounce off of the glass and in. That was Connor Buckley, number 10. I beg your pardon, Mendez there, 10 in orange. You'll see Buckley, 10 in black. Wasn't there for Maywin. He has to take it back, send it out to Irish, who tries to hit his man in stride unsuccessfully. But a whistle and a foul has been called, as Maine was trying to split into the painted area. A little bit of a grab there, caught the attention of the referee, and we'll have a stoppage here. Down low, taking the shot and putting it up and in is Maine. Quickly on ball pressure, as you saw there. As soon as the ball was inbound, they're ready to try to pick off that pass. Meanwhile, back the other way, that one didn't go for the Pirates, and now the Bulldogs have it in transition. Off glass, not good on the first opportunity. They have it back, and the whistle is called underneath. Good scrappy work down low. You see it there from Corey Kaiser, number 11 in black, and Wol Mayween, number 0 in black as well. We'll have a timeout. 6-9 your score. Providence, the home team, still leading in this one. 7:38 remaining in the first quarter. Action continues on the other side. Near sideline inbounds pass there for the Bulldogs. Step in from the three-point line, up and good. That's Sam Bowie, number 22, the 6'8 guard. Good for 2 there, pulls his team within 1. It's his second basket of the afternoon, I should say. Second consecutive points. That one has coming the other way now. A pocket was picked. Good block on the follow-through from the Bulldogs there to get back in transition after the turnover. Thinking 3 in the corner, no good. Hard rebound there. Bodies taking a hard fall to the floor. And you see in pain there is Deontay Clark, number 4, on those Maine Bulldogs. Maine again just trying to work out the best combination of players, who works best, the plays, what their strengths are, finding that identity. Of course, first game, you can play against each other for so long, but now real in-game competition against a team that was the best top 8 team remaining last year in the ABA playoffs, and that guy right there is a big reason why, as DeRosa gets his first 3 of this ball game. Turnover here for the Bulldogs. Going the other way are now the Pirates in orange. To his right, all the way off glass, up and in is good. And extending the lead for the Pirates now. They have 14. Right around the midway point of this first quarter. Quickly back the other end. No good on the first try. Here's a 3 on the way for the Bulldogs, and that's up and in. That's number 8, Tykeem Gaines. The first 3 of the evening for Maine, and now coming back the other way, knocking it out of bounds. Were the Bulldogs, and they will give it right back to the Pirates on the inbound pass. Working underneath the basket now, finding his teammate on that left key. That was DeRosa, distributing now to Mendez, who's got the 3 up and in. They're going to say Mendez's foot was on the line on that one. Give him a 2. A 5-point lead now. As we have an offensive foul, little push-off move there called. Looks like that was on Wool Mayween, number 0. Heading the other way now. Maine struggling to put offensive opportunities together here. You saw the 3-point shooting on display a minute ago, and then their quick drive to the basket off glass. But stringing offensive drives together has been a challenge, as making it look easy now is DeRosa all the way through the paint, up and in. 18-11 now your score. Under 5:30 to go. Driving in the paint unsuccessfully there was Tyke Snow. And in transition, the Pirates try to convert unsuccessfully. That one's off glass, didn't fall. Back down here come the Bulldogs. Quick pass underneath. Thought about the shot right away off that jab step. Moves closer to that elbow. Short on the shot. Rebounded quickly by the Pirates. DeRosa from deep. No. ABA basketball. It's about speed. It's about pace. It's about momentum. And both teams struggling to hit those consistent shots. As working underneath there was Joshua Winbush. Hands off to DeRosa, and 2 feet inside the 3-point arc. He'll deposit the basket. Foot on the line there, a little long on that shot. In the paint now, finding space. Throwing it up and in this time is Tyke Snow yet again for Maine. 7-point game as the Pirates now have possession. Quick jumper from the free throw line. That does fall. Shane DeRosa won the 3-point competition at the All-Star Games last year. He was a Northeast Region All-Star, and you see it there. And so far early in this one, looks more of a distributor than the sharp shooter that he once was at one point last year. Quick 2 from the Bulldogs, and now a turnover from the Pirates, able to take it away. And an opportunity to come up here after the timeouts. Maine basketball, they're down 7, 3:21 to go in this first quarter. We'll step away from watching ABA basketball, presented and powered by SFBN. 3:20 to go in this opening quarter. Zach Demuse with you here live from Providence, Rhode Island. The opening game of this 2023-24 ABA season. Maine first season in the ABA, first time as a team together. Down 7 to the Providence Pirates, who were in the Elite 8 just last season. Trying to hold their own here. But the size and the athleticism of Providence on display early as they're able to easily get it down low and put it up near the basket. That's where a lot of their points have come from tonight. Working with the ball now is Kayante Blyden, and he's able to pass the defender in the paint, put it off glass, and deposit the layup. Quickly up ahead now, jump stop. That one's short, chasing his own rebound for a moment there. Unable to pick it back up, though, was Igor Almeida, and now quick three on the way from the Bulldogs, long. Cuts to his right, off glass, no good. Rebound there, had an opportunity, couldn't get it to go. And now back down the other way for the Bulldogs, losing it for a moment there. Connor Buckley wearing number 10 all the way back to the left wing into the paint. One way, now the other, and getting it to fall was number 17, Keontae Blyden again, the 6'5" guard from Boston, Massachusetts. Pulls his team within 5. Left wing now, thinking 3. That one's short for the Pirates. But it does sound like a whistle was called. And a foul here, from all looks of it, appears that he will shoot 3 shots from that line. We'll see if that's confirmed with the referees. That's John Batista now shooting those free throws. Averaged just about 6 points a game last year. Only stands at around 6 foot, but has the quickness and the shot from beyond, as you saw there. The threat of that shot tempting the defender to come out. Got a little bit too much contact on that arm. And Batista is able to deposit a couple of those free throws, and now it's an 8-point lead for those Pirates. Down low, guarded closely there. That's Blyden wearing number 17. Snow with the shot that was blocked, and now quickly in transition, here comes Providence. Just about a minute remaining in this opening quarter. Josh Winbush tosses this one back into Batista. Batista running that point when DeRosa is not out there on the court. And this one's a good find underneath and in the paint. Quickly deposits 2. It's now a 10-point game, under a minute to go in this opening quarter. Crossing to his right and getting it all the way up and through. Give it to number 11, Corey Kaiser. Here comes Snow. Right about the top of the key, launches a 3. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Kevin Briggs. Off glass, that doesn't fall. Pirates able to pick that one right back up after the Bulldogs can't contain that ball off the rebound. Open three look, that's no good. 10 seconds now. Maine a chance to pull it within 10 in this opening quarter. Here's Corey Kaiser on that left wing. Looks like the quarter may have been called. We're going to take a timeout. There are 5 seconds on the clock. We're going to step away. Maine right now trailing by 10. They gave it right back to Providence. They will have it out of the timeouts. Back here, about 5 seconds remaining in that opening quarter. It was confirmed a timeout was called by Providence. One last opportunity here. And head coach Mark Gaffney wanted the chance to put up some more points on the board, but not do that, that's for sure. A turnover leading to an opportunity at least. Wasn't able to fall for Maine. But the horn sounds and the first quarter comes to an end. Your score, Providence 29, Maine 19. First 12 minutes are underway. Second quarter on the other side. Officially underway here. Clock is counting down. 12 minutes to go in this second quarter. Providence finds themselves up 10 on their home court, a place where they are comfortable. Welcoming Maine in for the first time in their inaugural ABA season, the first game of their team's now storied history for what's to come here. And it's been a sloppy first quarter, to say the least. Multiple turnovers from both sides. Couple threes fell early. DeRosa, of course, wearing number 28 in orange. He had a few opportunities to deposit on, which he did. And this one now from the other side is short from the Bulldogs. Refs determined it was tipped before going out of bounds by an orange jersey, so Maine will have it back. That three is offline, and now quickly coming the other way and putting it all the way off glass and in there are the Pirates. Maine coughs it up right back to Providence. They're on that near wing, and they're coming up with speed. That is Batista handing off for a three there. Count it. And it's 34-19 now with under 11 to go in this second quarter. Unable to connect on that pass down low, and now here comes Providence back the other way. Batista now playing catch in the painted area, finding a man over for three. He drives in. Good pass there, and putting the bucket up and in is Joshua Winbush, standing 6'7", from Bristol Community College. Big number 4. Had the 3 on the earlier possession, and now the 2 points underneath. Coming up with the block there for Winbush as well, and in transition, here they come. Good pass. Batista off glass the opportunity, just couldn't get it to fall. Whistle called there as Maywin, spinning around his defender for a moment, had the whistle called. An inbounds pass now for Maine. Irish down on that baseline. He's trapped for a moment. Good cut there from a teammate. Good pass. Good execution on that play, as Corey Kaiser, that was, standing at 6'3", found the open lane in the paint, got the pass from Irish for 2. Spinning 1 foot now the other way, and a nasty move there from Winbush. Loose ball there. They've been a common occurrence so far in this one from both teams. Great move around. They'll get the call, and 1, as Winbush comes up with speed with the ball, gets the contact, and will head to the line. Just like that, it's a 19-point game, a chance to make it a 20-point game right now for Winbush. And if you're Maine, I feel like you just need to slow it down for a second. They've been kind of quick to go from one side to the other, quick passes underneath. They've been able to find offense when they set up their plays, as we saw in the previous cut by Kaiser, who was able to get the pass from Irish. But also at the same hand, they can't turn the ball over, as they've done pretty consistently so far. And they're facing a tough defense in that Providence Pirates. Looked like a 3 was fired from DeRosa. That one's no good. And now up with speed is number 11, Corey Kaiser, yet again. 17-point game now. DeRosa dishing, and a big jam there. Give it to Kevin Briggs, standing at 7 foot tall. The Northeast Region All-Star last year with a slam to put his team up 19. Spinning, trying to elude defenders. Good opportunity off the rebound for Irish. Couldn't handle it. Looked at the ref, maybe wanted some contact there. This pass is picked if he can stay in bounds, and he can. Racing up, and a slam for himself. Good play from the Bulldogs on the defensive side, keeping their heads up, jamming in the middle of those passing lane opportunities. Helped them on that last play, and now the Pirates lose it for a moment. Looks like we have a timeout called on the court, and we will also step aside. 7:39 remaining in this second quarter. Providence finds themselves up 42-25. A lot of ball game left. We'll talk to you on the other side. ABA basketball, as always, powered by SFBN. Here's Maine now back on that left wing. Dangerous pass. Trying to get the ball over to Jaron Wilson. They weren't able to find, and then a leaking defender there left a gap for the Providence Pirates to take that pass and deposit it on the rebound. The easy bucket there for number 34, Amani Baker. Whistle at the moment. Now the Pirates moving from left to right, leaves it there for a 3 attempt from Tom Garrick. Maine Bulldogs there, left it for 1, and another opportunity to put it up and in. Count it, and the foul. And a chance to convert on the 3-point play here. Maine, as we said, debuted this past February 2023 in the Northeast Division. They held tryouts for their team on April 29th. So, again, new system, new regime, new style of play together, and a tough task here trying to defend the Providence Pirates on their home court early in this one. That was DeRosa. He's back from the bench. Presence noted immediately. And another dangerous pass there, this time successful for the Pirates, as there's another pass. Then that one is unsuccessful. That one is picked off. Fancy passing underneath in the paint, and a whistle is called. Looks like we'll head back to the line. Looks like this is Armani Baker, another Northeast Regional All-Star last year. If you've been keeping track, there are three Northeast Region All-Stars last year from this team. Number 34, Amani Baker, as you see here. Number 28, Shane DeRosa, whose name has been said multiple times, as the second one is no good of those free throws. And, of course, number 8, Kevin Briggs, big 7-footer. Kevin Briggs, you'll see him there. He averaged over 13 points last year as well. 3 All-Stars here. Tough to defend. As here is one of those All-Stars, DeRosa firing away just long on that one. Good rebound underneath from Baker. Right place, right time, able to pick that one up and put it back up and in. 49-27 now your score, under 6 to go in this second quarter. DeRosa again gives it off. Thinking 3 now, right wing, no good. Another opportunity. And a third there. Nobody's able to put it back in. Finally off glass and in there. Tom Garrick, the Johnson & Wales University graduate, finally able to convert. And that lead slowly growing more and more for the Pirates now. It is 51-27. We'll step aside. This is the inaugural and opening weekend for ABA, powered right here by SFBN. Back here, second half of this second quarter now. Maine just trying to string some offensive possessions together. Doesn't help by turning it over. Not a great start there from Maine. We'll see what the official call is. Inbound here for Maine. They were able to keep possession. It may have been a slip. Looked like there was a towel trying to soak up some moisture, at least on the court for a moment. No good on that 3 attempt. Good rebound opportunity back out to the key. Did hear a horn go off in the background there. Looks like it may have been a shot clock violation. Wasn't set properly, because Maine will regain possession after that horn sounds. Strong move down low, unable to get that one to fall. And now crossing half court. Big pass underneath. Wasn't able to convert on the dunk attempt, but the up and under is good. And a great pass there again from Shane DeRosa. Remember, only averaged 4 assists last year. Has over that already in his first game back. Bounce pass out low. Straight through the paint. Whistle blown. And Maywin will have the opportunity to take 2 shots from the line after he was fouled on his shot attempt. Maywin no good on the first. We'll have a second opportunity here. But again, this Maine Bulldogs team, first ABA semi-pro team in Maine. They are the one and only so far. And their slogan, as it's ever present, as Maywin converts on the second one of 2 there. Their slogan, ever present on social media, and their website is In Maine for Maine. And right now they are hoping to make Maine proud as DeRosa splashes the 3 from the left wing on the other side. Off a screen now, launches from that corner. Big rebound for Michael Mendez. Haven't said his name in a while, and he's coming the other way now. DeRosa tried to connect on a second there, no good. Down low, short on that one is Maywin again. Sidestep, good block there off glass. Great defensive pursuit from the Bulldogs there. Can they take it to the other side? And they can off the rebound, deposits 2. Just now about stringing defensive stands together, continuing the offensive production that we've seen as of late from Maine. No good on that shot attempt. Here comes Maine with one of those stops. Launches from 3, a quick 3 there. Sidesteps his man. There is Mendez. He's 6'8", so the height certainly on display there, whether it's between Kevin Briggs, who's standing at 7 foot, Michael Mendez, who's 6'8". There is definitely size, as you can see it there. Speaking of Mendez, with the big block, stops on a dime. DeRosa down to Mendez, unable to get it. Once the foul, whistles are silent, and here comes Maine quickly the other way. Fouled on his pursuit to the basket there was Snow. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The teams will take a timeout, and so will we. It's a 28-point game at the moment. Maine has some work to do, but they've been able to string a few defensive stops together as of late. We'll see if it continues on the other side. 1:49 to be exact in the second quarter. Back here after the timeout, free throws for the Bulldogs, converting on the first. Looks like that was Sam Bowie, 6'8" forward from Stamford, Connecticut, converting on that free throw. And now a quick two from Maine, a quick 3-point offensive possession from the Bulldogs. Irish back out there. You see him in black. He's 7 foot as well. Just so hard to go around. And I eat my words as I say that, because Irish is then called for the foul. As moving around him with ease is number 10, Michael Mendez in orange, shooting the free throw for the 3-point play. Unsuccessful on that one. And Irish does come down with that rebound. On that far wing, working his way up. It's just very highly contested shot opportunities taken from Maine so far in this one. They're not easy shots that they are taking, as Providence goes right back down quickly, open lane, and depositing 2 off glass. Irish looking for somewhere to go. Back to the corner. Now inside. Beautiful move off glass. One of the nicest we've seen all night from Wool Maywin. But quickly now coming the other way, and just when you say that, DeRosa splashes from beyond the arc. He's been hot and cold, but when that big shot attempt is made on the other end, he's makes sure to step up for that moment. Under 20 seconds now in this first half. It's a 30-point game, as that 3-point attempt from the Bulldogs is unsuccessful. There's DeRosa again, no good. Long rebound, horn sounds, and that is your halftime score on your screen, folks. It is 65-35. Providence leads in this one. We will step aside and be back for the second half of action right here from Providence, Rhode Island, the opening weekend of the 2023 ABA season. A lot more basketball to be played. 12-minute halftime, then we'll see you for the third and fourth quarter. You're watching ABA basketball presented and powered right here by SFBN. Welcome back into the second half of action between the Providence Pirates and the Maine Bulldogs, live from Providence, Rhode Island. It is the opening weekend for ABA basketball. The 2023-24 season is now officially underway. Multiple games happening today around the different areas throughout the United States that ABA is present. First half, it was evident from the jump, the Pirates able to sustain some of that offensive attention to detail, I would say. And we have a whistle early here. Looks like a clock issue. But 65 points in a first half in 24 minutes is a pretty good rate. If they could continue that rate of scoring, they will be very successful this season, to say the least. They're averaging or expected, based off that, to score over 130 points a game. So they can continue these shooting percentages up. They have a chance to win a lot of games as their season is now officially underway. But for the Maine Bulldogs, it's kind of the other way around, right? They had a rough first half of action, their first real in-game experience together as a team. Those 24 minutes are behind them. Chance to get better here, chance to work on a few things. There's a stoppage here, trying to figure out exactly what is stopping the delay, but what I can tell you is that the score is 65-35, just under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. This Providence Pirates team, I remind you, came in at 6 at the ABA preseason power ranking, so right in the middle with around 14 to 15 teams there in the ABA. They have the opportunity to kind of prove some naysayers wrong if they're able to squeeze into that top 6. Of course, they fell back in the Elite 8 round at the end of last season. Looks like we might be ready to continue action here. Again, Providence inbounded the ball, carried it down court, whistle blew. Looks like we are just about ready. The referees conferenced for a minute at the table. Back, and the whistle has been blown, and we are officially ready to begin this third quarter once again after that delay. And Pirates now at this half, the second half of action, moving from right to left. Of course, vice versa for Maine. They will move from left to right. As the first shot out of the halftime break is short for the Pirates, excuse me. And now Maine comes chugging the other way. Quick pass, miscommunication there on the dish, and that leads to the first turnover of the half for Maine. They frequented quite a few in that first half. Sloppy play, to say the least, in that moment, but coming back quickly the other way with a 3, that doesn't go. So say what you will, I mean, it is a 30-point game. Defensive stands have to occur quickly, and that's a good start there from Irish, the 7-footer, to come over and deny that opportunity from DeRosa. Back off glass now. That can't go, and quite a few opportunities for both of these teams, but we have not seen one basketball fall through the hoop so far. So cold out of the locker rooms for both of these, the Maine Bulldogs and, of course, the Providence Pirates. Here's DeRosa again crossing midcourt, trying to connect. That was Mendez at the top, guarded one 7-footer, guarded by the other, and a turnover is forced by this Maine Bulldog defense. A lot more pressure on the ball so far early in this second half. Interesting to note if that's something they will try to continue as this one moves forward. Right wing stepping into the paint, awkward shot opportunity, but the whistle is called. And if you're Maine, this is exactly what you want, the chance to score without the clock ticking. And that free throw that is up and good there, the first points of the second half. A minute and 26 seconds into this second half, quite a few opportunities, but the first point comes there off a free throw attempt, and we can see if Maine converts on both of them. They cannot. So a 1-point opportunity there from the line. Right key, thinking three, no good. Quickly up the other way, into the paint, off one body and another, and that one's long. Losing it, loose handle there. Looked like that was Armani Baker who lost that right near the elbow. The top of that painted area. And now Maine has held Providence scoreless so far through this first couple minutes of the second half. And those big 3 points will help pull this one just a little bit closer. You see the timeout. Providence, with 9:46 remaining in the third, has yet to score. Meanwhile, Maine is on a 4-0 run right now. They look to have that continue on the other side. This is ABA basketball, powered right here by SFBN. Back underway now, 9:46 and counting. Providence had the shot opportunities, just unable to put anything through the hoop there. They still have built themselves up enough of a cushion where they don't have to be too concerned. They did call a timeout there to just stop that run from Maine. 9:20 now in the third quarter. Off of that screen there, quick pass back. From the key now down low, sidesteps to his left. Shot is up, no good. That is short. Fight for the rebound, last touch by Maine, and it will be the Pirates basketball. Pass back off there. Short underneath. Foul is called as that's Michael Mendez charging through the painted area, unable to deposit the basketball through, but gets the call and an opportunity for 2 shots from the line. First one is good. And that is Providence's first point of the second half. It was 65-35 when that second quarter horn blew. So slow start to this third. But we should be in for a full action-packed second half here as a drive to the hoop from Maine falls off of his thigh out of bounds, and it will be a turnover. Only their second so far of this second half. Crossing into the lane and depositing off glass, and it up and in is Providence for another 2. Timeout called by Maine. 68-39 your score. Maine wants to discuss this one before taking that shot opportunity. We'll step away once again. 8:15 remaining in the third quarter. Timeout Maine. They have 4 remaining. Down 29. A chance to try to start the comeback right now. We are back in a quick 3. Maybe that was the plan after all. They didn't get the 3 to fall, but guess what? Right place, right time underneath. Gets the bucket to go, and a 3-point opportunity now at the line. Jaron Wilson. So out of the timeout, gets the quick 3 off of, from that right wing, I should say. It didn't go, but good rebounding attempt. 3-point play is successful, 41-68 now. Back the other way, good defensive play by Irish, who throws it ahead in transition, knocked away, last touched by Providence, and Maine will keep the basketball. That's a big call. You could tell some Pirates didn't agree necessarily at first, but instant replay, no such thing here, and Maine will continue. Up underneath, couldn't get it to fall. And now a lob pass back, thrown behind his back. Unsuccessful there, and that will be another turnover for the Pirates. Trying to come out in that transition, sometimes a little too aggressive in that nature. Pass just eluding his man, had to throw it back, and ultimately results in giving it right back to him as a big collision in the paint. I don't believe the shot ever got close to the rim, but a whistle was blown nonetheless. Looks like it will be a block. Back across half court there for Providence. Right wing, that is DeRosa. The threat from beyond, to say the least. 45% from beyond that three-point arc last year for number 28. Drives this time and turns it over. step in from the three-point line. That's off iron, and the Pirates are now pursuing the opposite direction. Pass to nobody in that far corner, and it will be a turnover here. Clock still ticking at the moment. Looks like it stopped at 7:15. And it will be a timeout. So we will step away. 7:15 officially on the clock here in the third quarter. Pirates still up 68-41. Yeah. Back in action here in Providence, Rhode Island. Maine making the trip down to kick off this ABA 2023-24 season. A whistle immediately after the timeout. Quick substitution. Looked like a foul. A little bit too much contact from those orange jerseys. Gives Maine an opportunity, again with the clock stopped, to set up offense, sub in their players. A lot of time left. But thinking about coming out of that second half, Maine has outscored Providence 6-3. So small margins, of course, but still that opportunity to try to get back on the horse here offensively a little bit for Maine. Another whistle underneath. First shot up and good. Second falls as well, so it's a 68-43 game. 7 minutes on this third quarter clock. A little bit more pressure put on Providence to extend this lead that much further. This guy can do that for you, but his three is long as DeRosa unable to hit on back-to-back threes at any point in this game. Good move on the backside, but that height and athleticism defensively on display for the Pirates, and an easy two underneath. Good passing efforts from the orange jerseys, and they were able to connect on that one and have their 5th point in the second half. It's now 70-43. That shot short. Quickly off the rebound and putting it up and in is Maine. Irish had the chance to pick off the pass, couldn't do so. Allowed his man, that looked like Joshua Winbush, to go right past him, and a quick pass all the way up past half court. Irish sets the screen for a moment. Back to that right wing and taken away, and now quickly in transition. Here come the Pirates. Big move and a slam there as Josh Winbush, all 6'7" and more, gets up and deposits two thanks to the beautiful pickoff pass defensively. First opportunity no good. Second then does fall, 47-74. So Maine hanging in this one. There is a foul. You see the arm in the air. Bucket did not go. That second attempt doesn't count. But DeRosa on his first attempt was contacted by the defender, solicited a foul, and now will have the opportunity to shoot 2 shots with 5:07 remaining in the third quarter. Shane DeRosa, the Pawtucket, Rhode Island native, stands at 6 feet tall. Of course, known for that shot from beyond the arc, 45% from back there last year. Averaged just about 28 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for this team last year as he puts in both shots from the line. Good passing around the perimeter now for the Pirates, trying to thread the needle down low. They do. When you have that speed and athleticism, it's not all that difficult. Shot from the 3. No. Rebound by one of those guys. It was Winbush who leaves it there for Briggs, and he deposits the 3. Step in from the line this time now for Maine. They put in the deuce and continue now the other way on the defensive effort. Here's Winbush setting the screen, launching from 3. That's good. Providence picking it up a little bit, extends that lead to 30. This time Bulldog pocket picked, back the other way. Winbush slams. Just in a matter of a few seconds, the offense came right back for the Pirates. Over to Irish in black. He's got it for 2. But just like that, the Pirates can explode, and you've seen it there, whether it's the good passing underneath, setting up the layups, the 3 balls. They can, here we go, here's another one, and that's good. A little press there put on by the Pirates onto the Bulldogs. Had the ball jarred loose for just a second. Back the other way now, right wing. Sam Bowie, wearing number 22 in black, sidesteps, has the ball knocked off of his hands. And you can see the slam in frustration there, just unable to pick up that loose ball were the Pirates, and it will stay on this end of the floor for Maine. 3:07 remaining in this third quarter. Maine basketball looks like they have called a timeout. They have 4. They'll go down to 3 at this point. 3:07 remaining in the third quarter. We'll step aside. You have been watching ABA basketball, powered by SFBN. Back underway here, all the way from the baseline to Irish. Trying to thread the needle back to the 7-footer. He loses it, and now the Pirates come marching back the other way. They're moving from right to left off of Glass's Winbush, and he adds to his total for this evening. 86 now offensive points for Providence, and they had an opportunity to take it right back. Maine did regain possession quickly off Glass, and the foul. First shot, no good. No good on the second opportunity as well, so key opportunity there for the Bulldogs to pick up a point or two as this one is taken back again. Hard contact underneath. He hits the floor hard, and it looks like fouls will be administered to those Pirates there who were able to chase him down from behind. And right back to the free throw line go the Bulldogs. Travel called there, coming back the other way. And as the Pirates were racing up there, good defensive effort from the Bulldogs, not giving up here. Down 33 points, but still in it every possession. Converting at the free throw line just as much. Step back jumper. That does go. Good move there from the wing. But a fast move off Glass just has too much height on that one. Not a chance to go into the basket there. Into the corner. Thinking three there. Jab step right. Shot on the way. That's no good. Collected there by Wimbush. And he passes it along to the left wing. Quickly back to the big man. And he gets the bucket to fall and one. .88 points for Providence. Chance for another right here. They convert. 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Stoppage again. Foul called on the defensive play there from Providence. A little too much physicality there for the referee's liking. Inbound pass now to the corner. 2 steps to his right. There's Irish from the free throw line. His shot is good. Something to note here as well for Maine. Their next game is tomorrow. They will play tomorrow, October 29th at 5 p.m. against the BPT Kings. So although this one may be out of reach now as another 2 points were added and one opportunity now, They have every right to turn this thing back around, hit the court again tomorrow for an opportunity. Meanwhile, for Providence, we talk about next game. They won't play another one until next weekend. That's a week from today, November 4th, when they will play the Bennington Martins for their second game of the season in this 2023-24 ABA season. Powered by SFBN. So happy to be with you. Zach Demuse on the call from Providence. As that three is no good, all the way down the other way, off of glass and in. It's a 27-point game now. Under a minute to go in this third quarter, and a timeout is taken by what looks like Providence. So they need a few minutes to talk things over, take a breather. And so do we. So we will step aside, be right back, wrap up this third quarter, and then a brand new fourth quarter underway. A lot of basketball left to be played. This is the American Basketball Association right here, powered by SFBN. Quick timeout there, just a 30-second timeout to discuss some of their attention to detail, maybe their plan for the next quarter or so for Providence. But a whistle is blown there. Looked like a tripping call on Maine. Inbound pass all the way to the other side, tipped on its way. Here's Rail Handy. He will inbound. First time we've said his name tonight. Handy, the 5'8" guard from Easton, Massachusetts, getting some playing time here. Head coach Mark Gaffney seeing what he has available. Of course, rosters, big turnover in the ABA. Last year made it to that Elite 8 level of the championship round. New players, new faces. What does he have? It's the first game. Perfect opportunity to see those sorts of things as Irish makes a move towards the basket. May have dinged up his ankle there. A little gimpy on the way back. But regardless, just about 10 seconds remaining. 13, 12, 11, 10, and counting. As that one is up and through. Looked like that was Winbush again. The big man wearing orange. Horn sounds. That is the end of the third quarter with the score. Maine 62, Providence 91. We'll be back with the stats from the third quarter. 12 minutes of action left to play in this one. Does Maine have a run in them? We'll see next. 12 minutes left. ABA basketball right here from SFBN. Just about ready for the start of the fourth and final quarter here. Maine Bulldogs, Providence Pirates kickoff weekend of the ABA basketball season. Thanks so much for being with us. Hope no matter where you are in the country or the world, you're enjoying this one here today. It was a slow start, but both teams found their offensive groove early in that third quarter, started that second half, and was able to really find and try different things here, as that three is no good, long off iron. But 27 points scored by Maine in that third quarter alone. In one quarter, you heard me right, 27 points. In the entire first half, they had 35. So it took them a little bit to find their groove, find what worked, get the hot hand, the basketball, figure out their plays and their and the sets and the picks, whatever else you want to call it. It takes time. 27 points in that third quarter alone. Meanwhile, on the other side for Providence, 26 points in the third quarter. So still a highly effective offense for them. Of course, as you can see the score, they're a point away from a 30-point deficit. Long pass ahead. That's a slam on the other end from the Bulldogs. And as we said, Maine continues their season tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., so they do have an opportunity to jump right back on this ship, get it going once again. Up and under, nice play there from Pirate. And over the next 10 minutes, we assume to see a lot of shots being taken, I think, for both sides. Maybe get some new faces on the floor, but also the opportunity for Maine to just try to climb and claw their way back in any parts of this game that they can. Ten and a half minutes to go here. Final fourth quarter. Driving baseline. That is blocked away. No call. Quickly through the paint. That's no good. Fouls called on the retreat back to the defensive side. So foul must have been called there on Providence after they missed the shot. Maybe realized that Maine would have had a fast break opportunity. But needless to say, it's another team foul for the Pirates and another turnover, as we see here, for Maine. Big problem in the early parts of the first half. Not so much after halftime, but turnovers are a killer, and no matter what sport you play, and as we see here on the basketball court, it has really hurt Maine in the early parts of this game. Shot short. Maybe it was a pass. Needless to say, the rebound is picked up and slammed back by Winbush. Pushes his team's lead up to 31 at this time. Right wing now back all the way to the other side, down by the baseline. Flings it back over. Three on the way. No. May have touched that top part of the backboard, so the whistle does sound. And here is DeRosa. DeRosa down low. Whistle blown. Contact underneath. Can't connect on the pass. DeRosa, name you haven't heard of too much in this second half, did his work when it was needed in the early parts of the first, grew this lead to what it is today, what it is now in the fourth quarter. 9:17 remaining in this one. Good crowd on hand for the first game of the Providence Pirates season. Expecting big things from them, maybe a continuation into the playoffs. Looks like whistles blown. Did I just see a technical foul? Technical foul and an ejection is what looked like what looked like the referee's signal was, and we'll see if there's any official indication as the referees now converse over that. So I can confirm the technical because Maine is out there shooting the free throw and will retain the basketball, keep this offensive possession. So a 4-point play opportunity if they just hit the three or the free throw, and of course they go down and hit a three here, helps them. Of course, as you see, the score is separated by 30 right now, so they need a few more opportunities like this if they want to make it a serious game with under 10 minutes to go. But that shot is missed short in the paint, and now Providence will take over and come the other way from right to left. Step back thinking three. That's cash. They'll mark it as a 2. Foot may have been on the line for that shot there. This pass is picked off, and quickly in transition is DeRosa. He is fouled on his opportunity. And he will head to the line to shoot 2 under 9 minutes to go. Clock is stopped. Back to the right wing, trying to thread the needle down low. Can't get there, picked off by the Pirates. They come quickly down the other way. DeRosa in the corner. Down low and wrestling with his man was Kevin Briggs. Looked like some contact was made to his face area. He grabbed his nose after that whistle was blown. Looks to be okay. Briggs again stands at 7 feet tall, from Providence, Rhode Island, hometown kid. Averaged 11 rebounds a game last year, of course, just by that size alone. Able to control that painted area when needed. Alley-oop attempt can't go. Rebound, second opportunity again. This time picked up by Mendez. And the Pirates can head the other way with some points, but they're unable to knock that one home. DeRosa now. Again, 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound almost fell back into the hands of the Pirates, not once but twice, and Maine now regains back the other way. Off of glass, they can deposit 2. DeRosa back to the left wing. Thinking 3 there and depositing is Tom Garrick Jr. Seekonk, Massachusetts native, knocks down that 3. Gives his team their first game of the season, 102 points. Hoping for a little bit more here with 7:10 remaining, and that's a great start offensively to this season from the Providence Pirates. So far in this fourth quarter, Providence able to score 11 points. They had 91 at the end of the third, but meanwhile for Maine, only 6 points for them so far. 91-62 score heading into the fourth. Just about halfway through that fourth at this point now. Long rebound taken here. Right wing thinking three again. That's no good. Deontay Clark launched from three on that one. Down low yet again, backing his way in. Post play now for the Pirates, and he is unstoppable. Too small to guard me is his motion to the crowd after that one goes up. Give the credit to Joshua Winbush on that one. Six and a half now to go in this fourth quarter. Thank you again for tuning into ABA Basketball, powered by SFBN. We're broadcasting live from Providence, Rhode Island. The start of this ABA season. We look forward to another great ABA season. Of course, as a whole, ABA founded in 1999, so their 24th year in existence this year. And, of course, competitive nature of basketball without a doubt. The opportunity to take the next step into Division I colleges, where some of these players actually play on both teams here, but also to take that final step and make it to the NBA, have that chance to play professionally. That's really what this league strives to do. And, of course, Providence, as they go through this season, they want to, of course, make it back as far as they possibly can in the tournament, but also repeat as the Northeast Regional Champions. It's not an easy task to do. These Maine Bulldogs are also in that Northeast region, so not only is this the first game of the season for the ABA, it's also a divisional game. Opportunity to see this new team, see what their strengths or what their identity is so far for Providence, and Maine has given them a fight. It hasn't been an easy game for both sides. The first half, Providence able to knock some things down and grow that lead, but so far it's been Maine has been able to hold them accountable. As an easy turnover here from the Pirates. Comes up big on the other way, big swat away, and it looks like it'll stay with Providence, but those simple things as you see there, that's what Maine has to clean up. That's what they have the opportunity to play tomorrow. They hold on to the basketball. May have some opportunities to turn some of these close games into wins further down the road. It is 6 minutes officially remaining in this fourth quarter. A timeout has been called. We will take one as well. You are watching ABA Basketball. Of course, it's powered by SFBN. Back underway now, 68-105, under 6 to go. Spinning move down low, baseline, no. Winbush picks that one up and hands back off there, quickly cutting into the paint. Jump stop, back to the wing. Fires from three. That's good. Great play there, not only by John Batista to drive into the painted area and kick it back out, but just to convert on the three as well. Crashes the defense down just by his shiftiness and his speed. Opportunity back on the other end, no good. Three again on the way, yes sir. Providence again, that is their strength. Also doing this, Batista again, no. Back out to the other side. Into the painted area. Throws it up. That's no good. Rebound collected by the Bulldogs, I beg your pardon. Off glass, it's good. And that's really what seemed to be the strength of Maine, is trying to take advantage of the transition, beat you to the spot. Their speed has definitely been evident so far. Here's another three, and that is good. Tom Garrick, Johnson and Wales University. And again, the full press comes up here for Providence, at least for a moment. Maine able to somehow regain possession, and that one is thrown up, but turnover, and we'll head back to the way of the Pirates. 4:20 exactly now. Some unfamiliar faces on the court now as that one is launched, and that one is good. Providence, 5 threes over the past couple of minutes here, really turning it on, really making it a blowout now. They lead by 44. It's 70-114. Step back, spinning jumper there, no good. Do they try it again? Nope, they'll go down low, missing the easy opportunity there. Corner three, that one's long. Turnover again from forced by the Pirates, I should say. Bulldogs just can't seem to hold on to it at this moment. Another three, that one's jammed on the left side, no good. Jump stop, it's just raining threes. It's a barrage of threes. What do you think they do here? Yep, inside the arc, steps back out, fires from three. That's no good. How about a three? Yep, what do we think? No. 250 now and counting. Euro step in, can't get the finger roll to fall. Nifty move, just got to work on that glass direction of the ball there. Try to put the ball in the basket. But these Providence Pirate fans making their way out to the arena tonight will see a win and a 1-0 Pirates team. Again, we stated their next game will be a week from today, November the 4th, against the Bennington Martins in the ABA. Meanwhile, for Maine, we've said it once, we'll say it again, they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow at 5 o'clock, an opportunity to get this thing right. New team, new coach, new aggression. 3 on the way, that's long. Foul called underneath. Bucket does fall. I think they're going to say contact was before the shot attempt. In fact, it was. Foul was before. Bucket does not count. Right wing triple is good. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes, 117-70. Turnover here again by the Bulldogs. They can't seem to hold on to the ball very well right now, but as I say that, Providence throws it out of bounds themselves. Give credit to Maine. They have not stopped. They've tried and continued the effort every single play and opportunity they've had down that court. Providence just found their stroke early, finding it late now from beyond the arc. Triple there from the Bulldogs puts their score up to 75, now under a minute to go. Opportunity here. Nifty move down low off of the glass. Still fighting for that rebound and finally picked up there by Maywin. Trying to cut through the paint. Whistles are silent. It's 30 seconds left in the fourth. We'll see if Providence has another one in them. They try to, at least, doesn't go. Turnover right off the inbounds pass. Miscommunication between the Pirates. This one is launched, and it's a good, successful three-point attempt. (78 to 117), the scoreboard says in the arena, as that one is put up and in. Under 20 seconds to go now. Corner three, no good. Horn sounds, and that is your final. Providence Pirates take this one. They start their season off 1-0. Meanwhile, Maine, their first inaugural game in the ABA, they drop 121 to 75. They are 0-1. Opportunity again tomorrow for them. Meanwhile, Providence waits the extra week. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Listen, it's the first game of the ABA season. There's a lot more in store right here on the SFBN YouTube channel, so we hope you can join us for those games. And from all of us here at SFBN, my name is Zach Demuse. You've been tuning into ABA basketball. The Providence Pirates, they start their season 1-0. Meanwhile, for Maine, they do fall to 0-1. A lot more basketball coming up in the next few days, next few weeks. We hope you can join us then. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll talk to you soon right here on SFBN.